Okay, here we have a Haro Extreme V-bar mountain bike. This mountain bike dates from around the sort of mid-2000s. It has the Mountain 2 Magnum forks on it. So not mid-2000s, it dates from 2000. It has the jaw shifters on it, Meganide shifters. This one has the cover missing on the top there. Has the Ditec aluminium brake levers for V-brakes, though this bike can run discs front and rear. There is no caliper on the front, but it currently has V-brakes at the back. The pads are completely worn down. The frame itself is aluminium, front and rear. There is no play in the rear end. There's no play in the bushes or anything. Everything's good here. There's no cracks or anything like that. It has a vintage RockShox Deluxe rear shock on here, which seems to work. Doesn't seem to be any oil leaks or anything like that. It's a bit dirty, but there's no actual oil leaks, and the damping seems to have some effect. So it's kind of cool. There is this like rubber thing someone seems to have made between here, but it looks like it's homemade. I don't know why they've done that, but it does seem to work okay. There's no play in the rear end. The crankset is completely wrong for this bike. It would definitely need to be replaced. Bottom bracket, there is no play, but I wouldn't bother using that. We have a jaw rear derailleur on the back here. Again, it's most definitely working. The jockey wheels are a bit worn out though. Wheel wobbles a little bit, but it does seem to work. This rear cassette is totally done. I'd certainly recommend you replace the chain and cassette. Someone went way too far on the 3-in-1 oil on this thing. Now, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this yet. I might sell it on eBay, and hence the eBay style listing approach to this, or I might pimp it up and rebuild it and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I've got the time, to be totally honest. We'll see what other projects there are, see what offers I get for this. Now, I will take random things for this, or take part X, like old computers, laptops, other bike parts, suspension forks, things like that for it. So that's that would be one offer I could do. Otherwise, I'll just put it up on eBay for about 50 quid, something like that. Because it was a £1,500 bike when it was new, so it's got to be worth 50 now just for the frame. The headset is a head. It's not obviously bad. It's a little bit worse of wear as far as cosmetics go. It needs a bit of a clean up. The forks do move. There's not seized or anything, but they are a bit soft. They have like a super soft spring in them. They're real soft. So they do work nice and smoothly, so that's cool. These bars and this stem are not to my liking. Bit of a long stem, narrow bars, so you definitely want to replace those. Maybe a set of Wakes or something like that from eBay. So you have a blue, they do blue in different colours, so I could put them on there, maybe like a 720mm bar or something like that. The rear shock and frame are good, so it's definitely a good base for something. And obviously it has a disc mount on the back there, so you definitely could do something with that. This would all polish up really nice, a bit of auto solve or something similar. Front section's a bit bland. It's this old black paint, and it's not the best, but I don't know, maybe paint it orange or something like that. Although it's a lot more work, and I frankly suck at spraying, but you might not. We'll see. That seat's an interesting angle there, but it could be adjusted. Comes with that mudguard on it. Unless I decide to pimp this up, in which case the mudguard's definitely going. Bars aren't they? Yeah, the original Haro handlebars. Probably the original grips as well. They're kind of nasty. Yeah, the old Mountain 2s, they are soft and they do have adjustable preload, but it is on its stiffest setting. One-handed, I can almost bottom that out. No damping, of course, it's stuck on elastomer style suspension fork. Back then, that's all you got for your £1,500. That concludes the video on this thing. See you later.